Alrighty, this is my audience, these three.
Hello, my name is Ryan Smith, and today I just want to tell you a little bit about myself so that you can get to know me a little bit better. So, we'll start off with schooling. I went to Shooter Elementary School to start off my schooling career, and I also started a long journey of running cross country. So that began around first grade, and that continued with me throughout basically my entire high school career. And so around 8th grade, we ended up leaving Shooter because the cross country team was not working out for us. The coaches weren't, we didn't think that they were the best coaches. So we switched over to Ruston, where the coaches were better, and they proved that by improving our times and our splits. So I continued to run cross country until about my junior year of high school, where I decided to stop running because I was taking a lot more dual classes, so schooling was becoming more and more difficult, and I didn't want to have to deal with sport and schooling and trying to maintain everything. It just wasn't working out. So I dropped cross country and just focused on school. And I ended up doing that for my senior year as well. And so I finished school with like 36 credit hours, and that was really helpful for my hopes for college, because I thought right out of high school I'd be going to college. But that summer drastically changed my life. I ended up going to a summer camp that a group called Glowing Heart puts on in the summer. It's called Pace Setters. It is a leadership camp that tries to teach leadership through acts of service. And so basically what we do is we go out in the nearby community at the camp, which is located in Alba, and we just serve and help out in whatever way we can. And it taught me how to serve more like Christ did. But while I was at that camp, I also came to realize that I wasn't exactly living my life the way that the Bible teaches us to. So I decided to give my life to Christ at that camp, and after that week, I felt called to join that group that put on the camp. And so I sent in my application, and a week later, Henry Lofton, the director of the group, contacted me, and he had accepted me. And so I packed up all my stuff and moved that next Sunday. And the problem with my plan is I didn't exactly have a place to stay, so I had a couple buddies that had an apartment, but only for 2 weeks, and then they were moving out. So they let me stay with them for those 2 weeks, but then after that, I had to find somewhere else to stay. Didn't find anywhere to stay. Ended up moving in with one of my friend's parents, who actually ended up letting me stay with them, even though it was supposed to just be a week. They ended up letting me stay with them for as long as I needed to, which lasted that whole year, this whole past year. And I've just been paying them $300 rent, which is the sweetest deal you'll find around anywhere in Arlington. And so now I've been able to stay with them, and obviously I had to find a job to maintain paying rent. So now I'm working at a place called Zaxby's, which is a fast food chicken place. And it's about as good as fast food can be, and but it's helping me stay out here and be a part of this ministry, and that's the important part. And since I've already taken this one gap year, I wanted to go ahead and confirm my scholarships for the years to come, so I can better my future. So that is why I'm now doing online schooling, and so doing online is allowing me to stay out here and be a part of this ministry, and hopefully continue on in my education in the future, because I would like to be an animal science major, and without the scholarships that I have, I just wouldn't be able to afford it. So that's a little bit about me. Thank you for listening.
And nobody left.